I'm grateful for our next guest. Wrote two wonderful articles recently, and I read them both, and I said, I'd love it if we could chat more about them with him. And here he is, Steve Horwitz. He's a distinguished professor of free enterprise at Ball State University. Mr. Horwitz, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me this morning.
My pleasure. I'm glad you're here. So let's talk about this, the COVID one first, or the economic one first. So are you a trained economist? Is that your expertise, first and foremost? Yeah.
I am,
so
indeed.
What do politicians most misunderstand about the economy in general, particularly with COVID right now?
Yeah, I think the thing that they miss is that they think they are in charge, and they're wrong. I think that they miss the ways in which the economy is a network of choices that individuals make, and that the choices that individuals make are going to determine how economies operate. The term we frequently use for that is spontaneous or emergent order. But the idea that politicians can make the economy go the way they want it to go, I think, is the thing that they believe that's wrong, and it ends up often leading to bad policy mistakes.
Yeah, you're right. There's an interesting perspective going on that politicians shut down the economy, and they're the ones who are going to decide when it's going to open up again. But you say there's evidence that it wasn't politicians who originally shut it down. It was people making decisions, right? What's your evidence there?
Yeah, well, there's been some recent work that sort of looked at the decline in economic activity and sort of closing of gyms and schools and all that. And much of it in most states preceded the lockdown orders, preceded government stepping in and saying you had to. And so people were already recognizing that this was a serious enough situation that they had to take some precautions. And so I think we're going to see the other way, right? As we open back up, you can, as I say in that op-ed, you can open the cage door, but that doesn't mean the animal's going to come out, right? You can say we're open for business, but people aren't going to restart the economy, aren't going to engage in economic activity until they feel sufficiently safe, until businesses persuade them that going out to dinner is worth it, right? Is the risk is worth it. So I think that's the key here, right? That what will determine when the economy gets going again is people's decisions, the public's decisions about whether they feel safe.
Yeah, for better or worse, right? Whether it's people who say they don't feel ready, or people who are like, no, I'm totally ready, let's go.
That's right, and I think that's important because what it means is that sellers, firms, restaurants, gyms, whatever, are going to have to persuade people and are going to have to come up with innovative solutions and innovative strategies that persuade people that it's sufficiently safe to come out. And that's why I think it's really important to give them the maximum freedom that we possibly can to experiment and innovate and try different kinds of things and decide what they think works and what doesn't. I mean, the controversy over masks, which shouldn't be a controversy, is a good example of this. And, places are requiring masks, and that's what they think it takes to make people feel they're safe. Not everyone agrees, but that's,
Slater Crusaders, thanks for watching the first on YouTube. If you want more, subscribe. We got plenty.